I found a guy that I think everybody will be interested in, and on LinkedIn he goes by his name is David the Shark. Okay, and I found him looking through some of these quotes. So here's one where Grant Cardone said, "Self-discipline begins by mastering your own thoughts." And he posted a thing that says, "If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do." David responds, "Hey, Grant, David the Shark here, surfacing for a moment to share some thoughts."
Oh,
Really
fuck.
committed to the idea
yeah.
that he is a shark.
Yeah, does this guy actually think he's a shark?
Well, I mean, I couldn't agree more. The mind is like an ocean filled with a current of
Oh,
thoughts.
jeez, man. What? Come on, get off the shark thing.
and our self-discipline is the compass that helps us navigate. It all starts with mastering the art of controlling your thoughts, which in turn drives our actions. It's kind of like being in the shark world. We don't
My God.
we don't
This
just
guy is as much a shark as I am normal, you know? It's like,
This guy is not. This guy would be losing the normal competition right now in the podcast. Because to tell you what, I don't even know if this guy's a man or a shark. I'll be honest with you.
we just don't swim aimlessly. We have to be disciplined to hunt, survive, and to thrive. The same goes for our thoughts. Let them be your guide, not your anchor. Yeah. Remember, the shark doesn't swim backwards. Keep moving forward, conquering your thoughts and shaping your destiny. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep riding those waves of success.
I mean,
Spread
nothing
shark
really,
love.
nothing really swims backwards. They do turn around and go the other direction, though.
Yeah. Well,
sure, that is a good point. I don't know if I've seen, maybe an octopus can go backwards, but
Oh yeah, yeah, possibly. But like fish, mostly a
Fish,
fish
no.
can't swim backwards.
and
I
I don't even
think.
know if an octopus can. I'm just saying, you know,
Maybe
if I had to,
it
if I had
seems
to place a
plausible.
bet, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, it seems plausible, definitely. I've seen an octopus out in the ocean while I was snorkeling, and it was one of the coolest things. I've seen a shark as well, much scarier. But the octopus, seeing it like constrict into a tiny, like it was big, and then just going so small into this tiniest little crevice was like one of the most remarkable nature things I've ever seen.
well,
I wonder what David the octopus would have to say about sales.
you're about to. So Mihaela Pradescu posted a post about the Handmaid's Tale, and she said, "Margaret Atwood, what a book and what a series! A story which speaks volumes about humanity and lack of it, love and lack of it, wisdom and lack of it. Oh, so hard to read. A book to be read, followed by a series to be watched and felt with each cell of the human body." And so this woman writes this thing.
This is a LinkedIn post.
Yes.
Yeah, this is a LinkedIn. Okay. Business kind. Okay, cool.
So the first reply here is from David the Shark, and he says, "Hey, man, David the Shark here. I may not be able to read books or watch movies, parentheses, the underwater life doesn't exactly lend itself to that."
People are going to think I'm stupid here. I know listening, and a lot of you guys are going to say you're real gullible, but is there a chance this is a shark? Because everything he's talking about, it sort of points to that direction.
I mean, if his words are to be believed.
I know.
I mean,
we gotta.
And also, you could probably figure out how to like watch but I guess it would be more difficult, obviously, for a shark to do any of those things.
Able to post on LinkedIn though, so that's that raises some questions.
So clearly has somebody that can help them with that type of thing at the very least. So why couldn't they then help them with, reading a book or whatever?
I gotta say, David the Shark is such a guy that I think he's gonna join the pantheon.
Oh, I want to hear so much more from David.
Like, there's no way we'll never get grace with like a video, or like we don't get to hear.
Actually, we could hear him.
What?
Actually,
okay, this is exciting to me. So this will probably settle it as well, because I'll be able to tell from hearing him if it's a guy or a shark.
Yeah, we'll get him. It's a short video here, and you get to hear him.
Yeah, you probably can't come out from under the water too long to film it.
All right, here comes David the Shark.
David the Shark here.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so this guy is older than I thought he was going to be. I did not think that this was an old guy. This is weird. This caught me off guard.
I'm surprised by every element of what I've learned about David the Shark in the last half second of video.
So he is. Is the video sped up as well? Like he's talking so fast. He has
sharks can't stop moving, so that's part of it.
That
That's
makes
true.
sense. And he's got a shark beside him,
Yeah,
like a
he's-
little icon of a shark beside him.
No,
and
he's
then
got
he
it swimming around behind him.
No,
like
and then
in
he's
the
got one,
sea.
and then he's got one beside him as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So he has two. There's also one behind him, a video of a shark behind him, presumably.
Yes.
And he's old and sort of. He looks British. It doesn't sound
He's
like
Boston.
he is, but
He's
he
a
looks
New-
British.
He's a New England guy. So here he goes.
David the Shark here. Shark Damon John said the stars won't align to make you successful. And I agree. Hard work and action is essential. But some people have incredible shark luck. Shark Barbara Corcoran's net worth is $100 million, while Shark Mark Cuban's soars to $4.5 billion. Both are hardworking and talented. But what sets them apart? Could it be shark luck?
Yeah, it could be shark
so,
luck.
So what? Yeah, I don't know what his whole like. I get like a shark in sales, like somebody who's like cutthroat or whatever, you know. But like, what is this shark luck that he's talking about? And is he even using the shark reference from sales, or is he just really think that he's a shark?
And it sounds to me he might think that Mark Cuban and Damon John and Barbara Corcoran are also sharks the way he's a shark.
Oh, I see. So that's why he's saying that's why they're so successful, because they have the luck of the shark.
Yeah, I think so.
Shark luck.
Famous
Here,
luck of the
this
shark.
is sped up. Let me get you him on a normal.
Yeah,
sort
that
of-
was I was right. That was
Thank
actually
you.
sped up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Normal for me is like kind of right. You know what?
Oh
I've been
yeah,
up to
me too.
lately,
That was
just-
so fucking weird for me, and I was like, no, this is. I can't even get a grip on this. You know, I got to see something normal.
Yeah, and normal is a guy that acts like a shark, you know,
to
constantly.
some people, I guess.
All right,
I mean-
here he is. Here's David the shark. And here he goes.
Family, David the Shark here. I'm just out for a stroll by tranquil Lake Winnipesaukee.
Okay, he's sped it up again.
Want you to
I think that's how he does
I
it.
think that's just him.
No, you can tell from like the way that the video is like that it is sped up, definitely.
But that might be just how a shark is captured. When you capture a shark on video, you don't know if it, you know, sometimes when you're watching these nature things.
You've
Yeah, you're
never heard a
right.
shark talk.
I don't
Okay.
understand, and you're right. I understand very little about this, so it seems odd the way the video and audio are.
True.
call home. God's country. From the moose to the bear, deer, and even bobcats, we share this magnificent landscape with truly remarkable creatures. But it's not just about the wildlife.
You guys should see this guy's face. And he's like doing it with his phone, you know. He's like beside the water, and he's like, he's like out in the forest, kind of, with his suit on. It's very, very funny
And he
visual.
very briefly cut from selfie mode to front-facing camera
Yeah.
mode, and shook the camera to just show off the water he was looking at.
One of the
Yeah.
replies for this is from Shani Morit, and she says, "Great to see you outside, David." And
Oh, I see.
David responds, "I actually spend 2 hours per day walking by the lake. Never thought of shooting a video there. Thanks for the tip."
2
So-
hours per day.
He's lying. That's a lie. That's a classic sales lie. He's recognized that somebody's like pointing out the weakness of him never leaving the house, and he's just like, "No, I do all the time. I walk here 2 hours every day. I've just never filmed it."
I'm inside all the time. Zach, if you have to go, we can help you out. We can.
No, I mean I'm good for another 15.
Okay,
Yeah,
so here we go.
sweet.
Grant Cardone posted, "Success in business requires more than just hard work. Which trait do you think is the most crucial for achieving your goals?" Let's hear your thoughts. Well, one of
Shark,
his-
probably shark trait.
one of his comments is from David the Shark, and he says, "Hey Grant, David the Shark here. You know what? I agree with the majority here. Persistence is the FIN, nominal #1 trait for success in business."
Oh, fuck you, Brian. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I blame you for this. I'm mad at you about this.
Let me share you-
Phenomenal.
I need you guys to see how he posts too.
Here's
I
my
mean,
issue with David the Shark. he's not consistent. When he's posting, he is a shark. He says, I can't read a book. I'm surfacing to speak to you.
Yeah, I'm a shark. I'm a fucking shark.
But in his videos, he's just a guy named David the Shark. He doesn't do any of the shark stuff.
He should wear a fin.
He should wear a full. I was gonna say he should wear a full outfit, like a full shark costume. That would be maybe connect with them on LinkedIn and reach out and say, like, I've noticed, I think a big issue with your sales are that you post videos where you can see that you're not a shark. And people are like, what the fuck, you know?
David,
thank you for the feedback.
He also uses a lot of emojis, I think, like that people might not catch. He goes, you see, us sharks, we're great at persistence. We never stop swimming. In the ocean of business, we'll face challenges, rough waters, and even the occasional sea monster. And then in parentheses says, I'm looking at you, competition. And it's got the winky eye emoji.
So the competition is a sea monster. Very, very fucking cool, man.
Yeah, but that's where persistence comes in. It's like our dorsal fin, always keeping us afloat and propelling us forward. Confidence, work ethic, and networking are all important too, but without persistence, we're just a fish out of water. So let us all channel our inner sharks, keep swimming, and show the world just how fantastic we can be.
So he's doubling up on some of these, eh? Yeah, I guess there's only so many, and if he's posting regularly, he's gonna have to double up.
One of the things he does too, it's great. One of the hashtags he used, the first one is David the Shark Inspires, which is like, the next one's persistence. The next one's shark business tips. The next one's keep swimming, and then the last one is shark humor. So he's
so he recognizes that people are laughing at some of this stuff. They're getting a kick out of it. That's cool.
Well, I didn't finish the one about the Handmaid's Tale where he said Margaret Atwood's dystopian world speaks to the strength and resilience of the human spirit, even in the face of overwhelming adversity. It's a stark reminder of the importance of empathy and compassion.
You should have said it's a shark reminder.
I know. As you mentioned, both the book and movie can evoke strong emotions, which can be both painful and thought-provoking. It's essential to engage with these stories and reflect on their messages, as they can teach us valuable lessons about humanity and our collective responsibility to make the world a better place. Share your thoughts and experiences with others, and together we can all learn and grow from the powerful stories that shape our world. Spread shark love.
That's such a fucking funny message from a guy called David the Shark. You know, he's just all over the place with this messaging. I do kind of love him as well. He seems quite harmless. I think he seems quite harmless.
He can see the value in humanity, you know. And I do also love that he alternates between fully in character shark pun based comments and extremely earnest appreciation of Margaret Atwood's seminal work.
Heartfelt appreciation. Yeah.
Well, Jason Pfeiffer, editor-in-chief of Entrepreneur Magazine, posted, I just embarrassed myself in front of a billionaire. I was interviewing a legendary tech founder by video chat when my computer announced low battery. That's when I realized I forgot to plug my laptop in. And oh no, the outlet was out of reach. I apologized, went to plug it into the wall and nothing. I scrambled to figure out the problem. Finally, I got it. I hadn't plugged the cord into my laptop either. Embarrassing. But what did the billionaire tech founder do? He laughed, so I laughed. Then we move on. Make a mistake, don't overthink it, just go for it. Humans know what. So one of the comments he got.
That's almost a story that's not even worth remarking or telling ever.
I would agree with you, Zach, unless for the fact that you were just trying to let everyone know in your LinkedIn circle that you did an interview with a billionaire, and this is your only way to say it.
Well, David the Shark replied to this, and he said, "Hey, Jason, David the Shark here. Don't worry, we all have our oops moments, even us sharks."
Oh.
You know what? I am realizing as I read David the Shark, it's also not so I think he's like taking it from Shark Tank more than even just sharks. You know, I know that you know shark is a sales thing, but when that post we did where he was talking real fast,
yeah, those were all they
all
were
Shark
and
Tank.
Yeah, they were talking about Shark Tank, Mark Cuban and stuff like that. Okay, so
David
he's
the
a big Shark Tank fan.
Yeah, David the Shark might just be a huge Shark Tank fan.
I think it might be for him. Shark just means rich and successful.
Yeah,
because
that's what
all the
it does.
sharks on Shark Tank.
It seems to have sort of like gone beyond that, but I agree. There's a good chance that's where he started saying it.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, like the only problem with that belief is that he does talk about like being underwater and swimming in the
Yes.
ocean.
Yeah, he often
That's the little
confuses
tweak
it.
that he was able to add. He was like, Shark Tank, I like what you're doing, but I have just one little tweak.
Yeah, Mark Cuban, can you pretend to be a shark on the
Right.
show? He goes, your story just goes to show that even in the presence of a billionaire, we're all still human and bound to have a few blunders. The important thing is to embrace our humanness and laugh it off, just like you did.
Wait a second.
He's a shark, I know.
Okay.
He sort of fell out of character there for a little bit.
He
Yeah.
sometimes will. He'll sometimes just be right out of character. Life's too short to stress over every little mistake, and sometimes those funny moments can even help break the ice and build connection. Keep swimming with confidence, Jason. Well, Jason's not a shark. You're the shark. Like he'll tell the people to keep swimming,
Keep swimming.
and it's like, bro, you're the shark. We're human, okay?
I gotta say though, his hashtag David the Shark Inspires has come true for me. He really is speaking to my everything he says. I'm like, that's so nice of you, David.
He is.
I am just a human, and we do all have our oops moments. That's like,
If
man,
only-
that really.
If only they weren't like treating billionaires like superheroes.
Yeah.
There's
I
that
just-
part.
Like
I
being
do
in front
just
of a
wanna-
king.
I want to say as well, he said life is too short. Now, that isn't the case if he is, in fact, a Greenland shark, which has an average life expectancy of 250 years.
Oh, yeah, he's doing great. You know,
Mhm.
he goes, your ability to adapt and keep moving forward is inspiring. First of all, this guy just didn't plug his computer in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing
and then,
happened.
like what was he like? Just like, oh fuck, I'm not doing the interview. Like what's the other way to react other than just sort of laugh at the stupid thing, you know?
Yeah, he trying to navigate the vast ocean of life together. Spread shark love. Hashtag David the Shark encourages. Hashtag embrace humanness. Hashtag laugh it off. Hashtag stay confident. Hashtag we are all human. Fun fact.
Okay.
Did you know that sharks can lose and regrow thousands of teeth over their lifetime? It's just
I did
another.
actually know that.
did know
I had
that.
no idea about.
I did know that. It's
did
it's
know
kind of one of the big shark facts.
Well, it's to David the Shark. He says it's just another reminder that mistakes and setbacks happen, but we can bounce back and keep moving forward, just like our toothy friends in the ocean.
Yeah, but we can't regrow teeth, just to be clear.
No,
No.
yeah, you got to be careful about how you message that.
Yeah,
And
because
also
I
the-
mean, you when you're younger, yes, you get one go, you know,
You get one
re-go.
for
Yeah,
each
one
team.
do over.
And
Yeah,
then sometimes you get a few new ones that drop in later. You get some wisdom teeth, but
Oh
for
yeah.
humans, as far as I understand, that's pretty much it.